Good day. This is Mark Vanderploeg from the Community and Neighborhood Services Department. I'm very pleased to share with you the following summary of Community and Neighborhood Services activities that occurred over the first portion of this fiscal year, as well as what we have planned for the remainder of the fiscal year and beyond. Regarding the planning function, we completed the non-motorized transportation plan and received redevelopment-ready community certification from the state of Michigan's Michigan Economic Development Corporation. We completed the South Shore Village Visioning Plan in coordination with the South Shore Village Business Improvement District Board and continue to seek public comment on the plan. We continue to dial in and calibrate the Unified Development Ordinance that was adopted in July 2021, and we are very pleased to have received a Planning Excellence Award from the Michigan Association of Planning on the many best practices that are included in the ordinance. On the community development side of things, we completed the distribution of our CDBG COVID funding with Good Samaritan Ministries, Resilience, and Community Action House. We partnered with the Transportation Services Department by providing CDBG funding for the Central Avenue Sidewalk Gap Project that installed sidewalk between 48th Street and Trillium Court, just north of US 31. New CDBG homeownership assistance activities were also initiated with Lakeshore Habitat for Humanity, as we are partnering with them to provide housing assistance for new homeowners in the Park Vista Place neighborhood on 40th Street, as well as gearing up for homeowner assistance for Habitat's 36th Street neighborhood on the west side of South Washington Avenue. We are also placing the finishing touches on the Blueprint for Flourishing Neighborhoods plan, as the Neighborhood Improvement Committee is finalizing that work. Regarding the sustainability function, we approved the use of new smaller carts in addition to the large carts for the curbside recycling program, so it is no longer a one-size-fits-all approach. We also launched a new Home Energy 101 education program as a component of the Holland Energy Fund and are experiencing great traction with that program. We also continue to develop and launch new portions of our broader sustainability education plan. On the construction and inspection services side of things, we are very pleased to have hired a new building inspector, which will help tremendously as the inspection services crew has been incredibly busy. The high volume of inspection requests and plan reviews for all trades is largely due to the number of new industrial and multifamily projects that have come online, as well as the continued high interest of homeowners to update their properties. We are seeing the pipeline of new projects continuing throughout the remainder of this fiscal year and continuing into the next year. New industrial development is leading the charge with the likes of the LG Chem Phase 2 construction and the 1 million plus square feet of new manufacturing in supportive floor area. The expansion of the Hudsonville ice cream manufacturing complex has similarly been dramatic as the owners continue to expand manufacturing capacity. On the residential side of things, the Black River Flats multifamily residential project and the Kensington Place development continues to build out and supply much-needed workforce housing for the community. On East 16th Street, the market rate Shoreline Flats No. 1 multifamily residential neighborhood was completed, and the same developer has embarked on the construction of the Shoreline Flats 2 development just a stone's throw down 16th Street to the west. In downtown Holland, we have the Towers on River development that is starting to hit their home stretch, and area-wide, new housing supply continues to be discussed as the demand for additional housing of all types remains strong. For the remainder of the fiscal year and beyond, the planning function is poised to start the City Master Plan update process in January, pending City Council approval in December. This is a refresh of the Master Plan that is scheduled to be completed by the summer of 2023. Included in the Master Plan update is a visioning plan process for Washington Square neighborhood that will be very similar to the process that was completed for the South Shore Village area this past summer. Post-completion of the master plan refresh, planning staff will work to implement the wide-ranging goals and objectives of the master plan. Waterfront Holland is also very much in the forefront as City Council, staff, and the developer will continue to work on the concept plan and its many components that have been offered for the Verplank, Western Toolworks, and James DeYoung properties. For the community development function, we are anticipating a partnership with the Parks and Recreation Department to provide CDBG funding for playground enhancements at Moran Park and to fund the planting of street trees throughout the city. Later in this fiscal year, we will complete the new CDBG annual action plan for year 4 of our consolidated plan and start implementation of the blueprint for Flourishing Neighborhoods Plan. Regarding our sustainability efforts, we plan to research and evaluate the creation of a business energy efficiency type of program that could reach out to smaller-sized businesses. We additionally plan to continue development and rollout of a sustainability education plan and continue to research residential composting opportunities as well as a drop-off recycling site. On the construction and inspection services side of things, in addition to pumping out plan reviews and inspections, we will continue to emphasize in-house efficiency measures and record keeping in our ongoing quest to be as efficient as possible. And finally, from the entire CNS crew, we wish you and the entire Holland community a Happy New Year. Thank you.